The Starbucks backlash continues tonight as the giant coffee chain defends itself against accusations of racism following the arrest of two black men in a store in Philadelphia. Video of that arrest went viral over the weekend.
Protesters have been rallying outside the Starbucks where it happened, calling for a boycott. Starbucks is now in damage control mode. Linda Schmidt tells us what it's doing to diffuse the controversy that continues to grow.
Protesters staged a demonstration at a Starbucks in Philadelphia again today, demanding what they call real action after two African-American men were arrested last week for trespassing.
I am not convinced that Starbucks or any of the baristas or any of the managers fully know the effect that they have on black and brown communities.
Video of the arrest taken by a bystander spread on social media over the weekend. Some customers say the men did nothing wrong. They had asked to use the bathroom without buying anything. The manager said no and then called police when the men sat down. Starbucks CEO Kevin Johnson called the arrests reprehensible and arrived in Philadelphia after demonstrations erupted and the arrest video materialized. He met with Philadelphia's mayor and police commissioner.
We had a very constructive meeting with the mayor, the police commissioner, other government elected officials, and we really appreciate the transparency and the spirit with which we are working together to ensure that we address the situation that happened.
We're going to apologize to the two young men that was in the middle of that, and they're going through their guidelines now.
Johnson says Starbucks managers will now be trained on unconscious bias. Mike Paul is a crisis PR expert.
What the CEO should have done right away is what he said he was going to do. Meet with the two victims who were arrested immediately. Not do national media first, not think of the national or global brand first, but to think of them as human beings because they were disrespected. And that didn't happen.
The men have not been identified and were released by police. Their lawyer says they will be meeting with the company's CEO.
We hope to have some productive conversations with the hope that something productive for the community can come out of this.
And by the way, Mike Paul, the crisis PER expert that we spoke to, says Starbucks has an excellent track record of corporate responsibility and the company will recover from this. However, he also stresses it is paramount that the CEO talks to the two men and treats them like they matter, because they do. Darian Allison?
Yeah. They agreed to meet with him, so.
Yeah, and so hopefully in the next day or two, we're going to hear some information about that, and then we can move forward, and they can move forward in a productive way.
Hopefully everybody that needs to learn something from this has.
Absolutely.
Thank you.